Hey guys, Knights of Glen here, and today I'm here with round 3 of my top 10 tournament. In this tournament, I will rate all of the Lego Clone Troopers ever made, and I will do it in categories. So we have the first category being Phase 1 Clone Wars Troopers, the second category being Phase 2 Attack of the Clone Troopers, third category being Phase 2 Original Troopers, fourth category being Phase 2 New Troopers, and then we have a load on the end there as well. Now I've excluded all of the captains from the ratings because I think it'll be a little bit unfair on the other standard Clone Troopers. Now I'm going to do a top 5 listing for each one of the different categories, and the winner of each one of those categories gets considered for the top 10 category at the very end. I am also going to do separate videos of each category, and then I'm also going to do a mega video at the end, so you can either watch them one by one and just see the small ones, or just see the top 10, or you can watch the entire tournament in one go, which will be a considerably longer video than the rest. But yeah, hope you enjoy it, because I definitely have enjoyed making these videos. So today is round 3, and we'll be ranking the original Phase 2 Clone Troopers. A lot of people will remember these from the Lego Star Wars game on the PS2, and anyone else will remember it then from the older sets like the Clone Turbo Tank and the Clone Battle Pack and sets like that. Now these do hold a space in my heart, every single one of them do, because Lego Star Wars game on the PS2 was actually the first thing to get me into Lego big time, and Star Wars big time, and obviously enough Lego Star Wars big time. So all of these do hold a very close nostalgic value to me. So it was fun, but it was kind of hard to pin these guys against each other. But without further ado, let's get on to the ratings. In 5th place, we have the Clone Trooper Episode 3 Dark Red Markings, otherwise known as the Recon Trooper. He was released in 2005 and was in one set. That would be the Clone Scout Walker 7250. Now, I never had this minifigure, but I did play as him in the Lego Star Wars game, and I couldn't really be that, bothered by him, but he, had to come somewhere, so that's why I put him here. In 4th place, then, we have the Clone Trooper Episode 3 Red Markings, otherwise known as the Shock Trooper. It was released in 2007 and was also in one set, 7655 Clone Troopers Battle Pack. This was one I had when I was younger and one I really liked, but I just don't think it's held up as well to date, and looking back on them now, I have different ones that go in front of him for my favourites list. In 3rd place, then, we have the Clone Trooper Episode 3. It was released in 2005 and was in 3 sets. He was also in the 7655 Clone Troopers Battle Pack, and he was in both versions of the 7261 Clone Turbo Tank, with the light up Mace Windu, and then there was another set released with it not being light up Mace Windu. But yeah, I just really like this minifigure. I think he's nice and pure, that's why he's made it so far up the list, and also he just brings back a huge sense of nostalgia towards the Lego Star Wars game, which is something that actually got me very heavily into Lego Star Wars. If you want to be picky about it as well, he will actually share this place with the Jet Trooper, but I don't really consider that as a different minifigure, because it is just the same minifigure with like a backpack on him, so like that's attachable and removable. I don't think that really stands in line with being a different minifigure, so that's why I've kind of either joined them or just added him in this rating as well. And in 2nd place, we see the Clone Pilot Sand Blue Legs. It was released in 2005 and was in 2 sets. That would be the 7259 Arc 170 Starfighter and the 6205 V-Wing Starfighter. This is close to my heart as well, because this was actually my first ever minifigure. And also was in the Lego Star Wars game. So there's just a wave, like a punch in the chest of nostalgia for this guy here, 110%. One of my favourite figures to date, and he'll always be close to my heart. And coming in at 1st place, we have the Clone Trooper Episode 3 Yellow Markings and Pauldron. He is also a Star Corps commander. You could call him Commander Bly if you want, and I know him, and a lot of people know him as Commander Cody, just because he was Commander Cody in the Lego Star Wars, the video game from, like, I don't know when it was from, but it's years ago on the PS2, and that's what I have always referred to him as, and will probably always refer to him as. I know he's probably more so close to Commander Bly, because he is actually a Star Corps trooper, but that doesn't matter to me at all. He was released in 2005 and came in 2 sets. kind of. He came in the 7261 clone turbo tank, both versions of it, so that is kind of two sets. It is two different sets, kind of, so that's essentially why that is. This guy is even closer to my heart than the last guy. Maybe he wasn't my first figure, but he was my first favorite figure, and that is something that will always stick with me. So that is where my loyalty lies, with the original Phase 2 Clone Troopers. Obviously it's a top 5, so I can't include all of them, but I assure you they will all be referenced towards the end of the top 10 finals, and you will see all of the ones that I'm missing from this particular category. Now, the Clone Trooper Episode 3 with yellow markings and Pauldron has gotten his tickets to the finals. That doesn't ensure him being in the top 10, however, but it does give him a good fighting chance. In round 4, I will be rating the newer Phase 2 Clone Troopers. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you get notified whenever the new episode comes out. It should be next week. But yeah, thanks a million for watching my video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if you think there's anything that needs to be said. Thanks a million, guys. See you again. Take care.